Hello and welcome to the second episode of Timber Studios, and straight in already with with the first coaster in this park, and that is it's a B&M launch. I don't really know what the actual model name is in real life, but yeah, it's like the tyre launch. Obviously, this is very inspired by the Hulk, which is one of my favourite coasters. It's my fourth favourite coaster, and there's a clone of it actually in Beijing, I think, called Decepticoaster, themed to Transformers. So I guess some of it is inspired by both, because they're a smidge different from each other. The Hulk is profiled to be a lot more intense, whereas the Beijing Decepticoaster is less intense and more flowy on the elements, less whippy. So, yeah, I guess it's a bit of both. But obviously, just Angry Birds if you haven't watched the first episode, which is very exciting. I love this coaster. It's really cool. When you look at it from like the front, like entrance, I guess, for the Angry Birds area, like there, it looks really cool. You can just, it kind of just towers over, and it creates a really like nice presence as soon as you come into the park. So that's very cool. And yeah, thanks for the support on the first episode, by the way. It did actually pretty decently. I got a couple comments on the video, and that will definitely inspire some future projects that you'll see later. So yes, thank you for that, and yeah, just hope you enjoy these episodes. This is a big improvement from Timber Park, I think. I think I've got a lot better at building, and just like making use of areas a lot better than I did in like the start of Timber Park. Because at the end I was getting pretty comfortable with, you know, doing all the theming and stuff, but at the start it was a little bit more challenging. But now it's definitely a lot easier, especially with IPs. That does help quite a lot, because you can kind of like base it off something, but make it your own a little bit as well. So that helps. And yeah, it's just I love this. It has beige supports as well that I do custom. They're like exactly the same as the Hulks. So yeah, it looks very realistic, I think. That's why you can't see any supports at the moment, apart from the one on the sort of launched lift hill thing. And there's a very cool like sort of prop, I guess, on the launch. Obviously on the Hulk and Decepticoaster you've got a tunnel, but this one it's out in the open, but there is something that gets put in to make it better. So you'll probably see that very soon, I assume. Much like the Hulk and Decepticoaster as well, you got a tunnel right after that loop. Misty tunnel. I'd put mist in there eventually, not now. Yeah, I think that just adds a lot. I'm really happy that I decided on this coaster, to be honest, because I like how it goes over the water like the Hulk, obviously. I think it would be quite fun to ride in real life, because it's all themed to Angry Birds, obviously, and that's pretty cool. And yeah, as well as that, it is a little bit short of the layout, but I think it packs a punch for what it does, I guess. It's not an exact clone of the layout either, just as you've seen there, that little sort of overbank, I guess. That's original for this ride. And yeah, we're going with another corkscrew here. These elements are very tricky to build, especially that loop. That was a pain to build. They're really hard to build custom loops in this game. I don't really know why, but it just is. I don't find corkscrews too difficult. The 0G roll at the beginning was fine. The Cobra roll was a little bit challenging, because the profiling is quite difficult to get nice and whippy on that, and it's kind of hard to avoid like a little bumps in the track. So yeah, that's something. But apart from that, I'm very happy with it. So yeah, just in a transfer track as well there for the maintenance bay, obviously keeping it very realistic. And yeah, if you haven't seen as well, I recently made an Instagram account, so if you want to see some cool photos from theme parks and videos, that's what I'll mostly be doing on there. It'll be a sort of away from Planet Coaster and just like real theme parks, I guess. Obviously, I post a lot of shorts on this channel as well, but there will be solely like real coasters and stuff on that channel probably. I'll do the occasional update saying, oh, episode 2 of Timber Studios is out or something like that. Yeah, I've already done a post on there. It was the video of Hyperion that I did with Little Lies on by Fleetwood Mac. That's a very good song. I highly recommend it if you haven't listened to it. But yeah, there's the coaster layout done. So I will leave you with some music for a bit. So as you've seen now, I've put in that big slingshot, which I thought was a really cool idea. It's not an animatronic, unfortunately. That would be insanely difficult to make the sort of elastic rubber band thing to, well, the sling, I guess, to launch forward. That would be very difficult, so I've avoided that. But yeah, I thought that was a really cool sort of idea because it sort of feels like you're being slingshotted off into the sort of lake, I guess, to attack the pigs. I mean, that's the whole premise of Angry Birds. So, yeah, I thought that was a really cool idea. Yeah, just adding in loads of fencing now on all these sort of pigs everywhere, on these little scaffolding pieces. They're really helpful for this theme. You can just like sort of scale them at different scales and they don't really look the same, so that helps a lot. And just place like TNT on like loads of different ones in different places, so that helps a lot. As well as this, yeah, just putting in like loads of plants as well in the queue, that just sort of immerses you into the Bird Island feel that I'm going for. And yes, before you say it, Bird Island obviously has Eagle Mountain, and this land does also have Eagle Mountain at sort of the end, so you'll have to wait and see maybe until the next episode for that. But here we go again with another coaster, a little junior coaster. I think this is just a little... It's very fun. It was kind of inspired by Flight of the Hippogriff at Hollywood, Universal Hollywood and Universal Orlando. Well, Islands of Adventure in Universal Orlando, but yeah, that's literally the layout there. I think that might be the quickest coaster I've ever built. Yeah, it's just a nice little layout. It does two laps special. Maybe on a special day, it'll maybe like 10 laps or something. Maybe it's like a flying fish takeover, like ride comparisons did. If you know, you know, I guess. That's a good channel. I recommend watching his channel as well. I need to start putting links to these channels that I love in the description to you know, promote them, I guess, because I really enjoy them. So you know, if you probably watch this video, you'll probably enjoy them as well, because my content, I guess, is sort of inspired by lots of channels that I love. So yeah, here I put in like a little island in the middle of that sort of well, it's not really a lake, is it? It's a pond, I guess. Yeah, you'll see what I put on there in a minute. I thought it was quite a cool little theming piece. And obviously, like, all the pigs around again. They do blend in quite well with the trees, actually. I don't really know why that's a thing, but it is. But yeah, this is definitely my, like, this and the and the land I'm building at the moment. It's definitely the favourite thing I've built in this game. I love this so much. It's so fun to build, and you can just have so much fun with it. Because obviously you're taking the things you love in real life and just like making them your own in this game. So it's really fun. I highly recommend doing a Studios Park if you haven't already. It creates like a very unique factor for yourself. Because obviously just doing a Viking theme or a Western theme, it's quite generic and everyone's kind of done it. But obviously taking your own like things that you love in real life, I guess. For example, Angry Birds. Yeah, I think that just kind of increases the fun of it, because you can sort of like, well, like I said, I'm going to do Eagle Mountain, and yeah, it looks very similar to how it does in the movies and the games as well. Obviously, I don't think it's much in the game, but it's in the movies. I know that for a fact. But yeah, this is so cool. I love this park a lot. Definitely, yeah, definitely worth sticking around for, because there's a lot of other exciting stuff coming. But yeah, I might be taking a little bit of a break. Well, not a break per se. There'll just be less stuff coming out because I'm doing my GCSEs. Literally less than a week now. So that's quite scary. But there'll still be stuff coming out hopefully in between. It's like a month, I think, of GCSEs, so yeah, that will take a bit of a toll on the content, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. But yeah, so I guess expect less. But I'll see if I can get another episode out before I start them on Monday next week. And yeah, as of the day you're watching this, my GCSE start Monday next week. So yeah. Yeah, just putting in these sort of like covers as well. I feel it's quite important because this would be set in the UK. This park. Obviously, rain is a big factor in the UK, as well as in the summers it can get very hot. So this would like play an important role in the park, I guess. All these covers dotted around. So yeah, I think that just adds a bit of realism, I guess, as well. And it sort of adds to that tropical feel as well, which I think is quite cool. But yeah, I do add an on-ride photo as well, and that goes in that little sort of place there for the slingshot coaster, which I'll reveal the name of soon. But yeah, I'll leave you with some music for a bit, I think. So as you've seen now, I've done a lot of the theming around the area, and obviously these custom supports, which I think look so good. I'm really happy with them. I think they look so realistic when you put it next to the Hulk. It looks very similar. Yeah, another little feature actually on the recent update that came out with the arcades and all that stuff, like the track spines and stuff. I increased the thickness of all the track spine of this coaster, because it's if you look at pictures of the Hulk, the track spine is a lot thicker in real life than it is here. So I did that to make it more realistic as well. Just little things like that I think add a lot to a park. Yeah, just make it look better, I think. Yeah, I'm so happy with these custom supports, so I think they look really cool. I love that sort of beige colour as well. I think it just creates a nice tropical feel for the area, which is what I wanted. Here we go in with the name, I think. I'm pretty sure anyways. But yeah, I create this sign as well, which I think is quite a cool sign. Obviously, pigs and some of the birds on there. You've got red on there, bomb. I don't know who else is on there. The little 3 blue birds, I think they're on there. And yeah, I was speaking about that Angry Bird sign the last episode, how I wanted to change it to look better, basically. And I did that as you just saw there, which looks very cool, I think. It looks much better than just like the in-game fonts. So that's much better. Yeah, just I like to add like a little outline as well, like a black outline for the name as well. But yeah, here's the name, Slingshot Surge, or Angry Bird Slingshot Surge. I thought it was quite a cool name. Obviously, you got Slingshot, and Surge is kind of like watery, and you got a big lake, so I thought that kind of fit. And yeah, just kind of put the two together, and I thought it was cool. And obviously the little coaster as well, Piggy Hideout. I guess that theming piece in the middle that you saw, all those eggs on that little island, kind of makes sense, like they're trying to hide the eggs from the birds. Yeah, so I thought that was cool. And with some teacups as well now. I haven't had any of these in the parks, in Timber Park and this park, obviously. Yeah, I add a lot of detail to the roof of this building off camera, because most of the time it looked really boring. So yeah, I fixed that. Yeah, it's just sort of coming to the end now. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, give it a thumbs up and a subscribe if you wanna. It's up to you. It's not forcing you. But it would help. So if yeah, do it if you like. Yeah, I also, with that the name Slingshot Surge on that sign, I change it to the Angry Birds like sort of font as well, just to make it look better. And yeah, this is quite a cool like centerpiece on this teacup ride. So you obviously got all the TNT on the bottom, and you've got, I think I put eggs and king pig on top of the eggs, which I thought was quite cool. I was thinking about doing Leonard, but he's the one with the beard in the movies. But I think King Pig in the game is a lot easier, so I stuck with that. It still looks fine, because obviously this whole area is kind of based off the game. It's slightly mixed with the movie occasionally, but it's mostly off the game. So yeah, it's not. It's kind of it's like. I mean, I know Jumanji's not a game. Well, actually, no, it's kind of a bad description, I guess. I don't really know what I was trying to say there. Yeah, just adding in loads of plants and all that stuff. Yeah, it just looks very cool. Oh, there's the sign as well. Slingshot Surge looks a lot better now. I did that off camera. I think that's why you didn't see me do it, because that took a long time to do that sign from what I remember. But yeah, as I said, hope you enjoyed the episode. Next one will probably be coming out fairly soon. And yeah, make sure to check out my Instagram if you want to. Lots of theme park stuff on there. And along with this, yeah, more theme park stuff coming fairly soon. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.